In the rest of my speech class, this is my vlog on me basically preparing for a run and basically my routine of going for a run and what I do after and just all the steps with it. So let's get started. First things first, when I get ready for a run is I pretty much make sure that my schoolwork's done, which I've just finished, and that I'm already in the right attire for my run. So usually I just go ahead and throw on like any shorts, t-shirt, sports bra, get my shoes ready, make sure I have water, and honestly, usually I'm in my room before I go for a run, so basically I just get ready in here and then I go downstairs. I get my water and actually come downstairs. I come into the room where I run on the treadmill, which is nothing special, and right before I run, I obviously put on my shoes that I wear all the time, and I also put up my hair. And this is usually where I kind of decide if I'm gonna run 2 miles, or I'm gonna run 3 miles, or 4, or I'm just gonna walk 2 miles and read a book instead. And so usually this is where I kind of like contemplate on what I'm gonna do, which I think is a big part of my run. Now I am finally ready to start running. I have my shoes on, I am logged in, I have my headphones ready, and now this is kind of where I'm gonna debate on what I'm gonna do. So since I already kind of like walked this morning, I walked and kind of ran 2 miles. I think I'm just gonna do the same thing, but I'm gonna try and finish reading my book before I start running, or just switching in between because it's Sunday and I think it's kind of more of a restful day instead of really pushing myself. So I think that was my plan for this run, and I will update you when I'm halfway through and then when I'm finished. Break, I just hit a mile. I decided to walk, and I'm about to finish my second chapter of my book, and then I think I'm gonna run the rest of the second mile. So yeah, I will record back when I'm done. I just finished my 2-mile run. I read 2 chapters of my book, and then I finished the rest running. So usually after I finish my run, I have a tracking thing I started in February to track how many miles I ran, and usually I'll always like update it. So like right now it would be like 406 miles I've ran so far this year, and so I would do that, and then usually I would just get ready for bed. So I would basically do my usual routine, take a shower, wash my face, do all that, and then usually go to bed after. I just finished everything with getting ready after my run and wrapping up with it. Usually the last thing that I'd like to usually do whenever I finish running is I like to get a little treat. So tonight, somewhere, I got myself a little ice cream bar because I wanted that, and treating myself usually is always good. And according to this website called Psych Central, which is a website based off of many psychological things and advice with psychology, which I've also learned in my psych class, that when I reward myself, it usually helps me not become burned out from running, and it's like still encourages me like wanting to run. And it says too, according to this website, studies show that people who get a little treat in a form of receiving a gift, treat, usually gain more self-control and more pleasure in wanting to keep continuing doing that act. So pretty much I just like to treat myself because it makes me want to keep doing what I do and keep pushing myself to run. Thank you for watching my vlog. I know to some it might not be interesting of running, but to me running is a big part of my life, and I think that I can help encourage people to start running because it can help so many things, and it can help so many people mentally and physically. So I like to encourage it even though it might not be interesting to most. But thank you for watching my vlog.